Hey healing homies, it's your honest homegirl 𝐾𝐨𝐮𝐫, and this is your intuitive timeless reading. So when you see this reading is for you. Take what resonates, what doesn't resonate, leave for another healing homie. So guys, I have a channeled message for you guys. So today, I don't know whose energy this is out of the collective healing homies, but Spirit was telling me to tell you guys this reading that F them, because they weren't your family or friends, no way. And then I started channeling, what's that movie with Eminem in it? 6 Mile? No, not 6 Mile, 8 Mile, right? When he was doing the battle rapping, right? And he knew that the guy was going to utilize his past against him. So what he ended up doing was, when it was time to battle rap the guy, you know, he did his research on that person. He found out some things about that person. And what he did was, he said at 111 on the phone, he said basically all the things, like Eminem said, all the things that he went through. He basically made his battle rap about his struggles, his trauma, his dilemmas, his delays, his setbacks, so that the guy had nothing to literally rap about, right? Because he used his own, you know, what people would call, I guess, your past, like the past that you regret or whatever the case may be. He utilized it in his own battle rap. So it was like, now the guy is stuck for words, because it's like, what can he talk about this person about, or talk about him about, when he done already laid out all his dirty laundry? So it's kind of like, Spirit's like, you say it before somebody else says it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't allow somebody to sit there and utilize your past against you. And 9 times out of 10, people that utilize your past against you are people that know you, your friend, your ex-friends, your family members that you no longer talk to. These are the people that will be willing to sit there and embarrass you in some way, shape, or form, because it's like, they're the only people that know your dirty laundry. That's the word that I was looking for. 222 on the phone. So for some of you guys, you're dealing with friends you no longer talk to, family members you barely even see like that or talk to. Some of you, these are people that are right in front of your face all the time, and they're trying to sit there and basically air out your dirty laundry. But it's like, how can you air out dirty laundry that's already been washed and folded if I did it already? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, don't allow somebody to use your past against you. And this is why people don't understand why I'm such an open book, because it's like, first of all, what you're not going to do is hold anything over my head. What you're not going to do is try to sit there and humiliate me or do anything like that to me, because it's like, I'm going to be like Eminem. I'm going to air out my own dirty laundry before you could even sit there and think to sit there and do some shit like that to me. I'm not even going to give you the pleasure of doing that. So now you're going to be lost for fucking words, bitch. Excuse my language. I don't know who is dealing with this energy, but it's like, these people weren't your family or friends, no way. So you got to sit there and play your cards right when dealing with people like that, because they're capable of doing these things to you. So you airing out your own dirty laundry, they have nothing to talk about. 333 on the phone. I don't know who that was for, but I hope you take the advice. Air out your own dirty laundry. Tell the truth. Okay, whatever it is that you need to do, speak your truth. Say whatever you got to say before somebody else sit there and try to do it to embarrass you or humiliate you in some type of way or belittle you. And I'm getting to the energy of like a parent doing this. And it's like, if you had a response to sit there and say to this parent, it's like, you should be embarrassed yourself, because you raised me. You sitting there talking about me, but you're the one that raised me to be this way. So you could always flip it on them too. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I said, take it out of resonate. I don't know who that was for, whatever healing homie that was for. Again, tell them to rotate on it, bitch. Anyway, because I feel like for a lot of you guys, from the last reading that I just uploaded, you're making quick decisions, and that may be something that you may have to do. Like, somebody may try to put you on the spot, and you can literally crack a joke about it. Like, yeah, that was me when I was, 9 years old. I had buck teeth. Oh, well, so what? I'm cute now. I'm handsome now. Somebody could be sitting there trying to say, you used to be this way and you used to be that way. And you're like, you're absolutely right. I was, but I grew up. I bloomed. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm a totally different person, as I should be. I've changed. I leveled up. What are you talking about? So it's like, when people try to do these things to you, it's because they have insecurities within them. Some of y'all are even being lied on. People are saying you did things and said things that you never even did or said. And it's because they are down here, and it's crab in a barrel effect. Every time you heal from something, every time you evolve from something, every time you change your habits and your ways to elevate yourself to be a better you, there's going to always be some scumbag that's always going to sit there and try to bring you back down to their level because they refuse to change. Don't allow those people to sit there and bring you back to a place that you used to be at, because you don't no longer live there anymore. You get what I'm saying, Healing Homie? You no longer live there anymore. You've changed. 555 on the phone. You've changed for the better. And they're a hater. They're a hater. They can't live with themselves, so they got to sit there and make somebody else feel miserable. They don't like themselves, so they want you to feel like you shouldn't like yourself because you used to be a certain way. You're exactly right. I used to. That's the key word. Used to. Well, that's 2 words. Used to. Okay, I used to be 3 words. They don't like that because now it forces them to either stay the same or level up to be alongside of you. And 9 times out of 10, they ain't leveling up to be alongside of you. They'll perpetrate for it to be. But that ain't who they really are, because they really don't want to fucking change. And that's why you left their asses in the first place. It's just that simple. But either way, I need for you to step up, okay? I need you to start speaking your truth, and I need you to start defending yourself. Don't allow people to sit there and put you down here when you know you're top motherfucking tier, okay? I'm hearing, don't play small for these people, because some of you are really sitting there lowering your frequency and your standards to be around certain people. And when you start doing that, that means you got to go 7-Eleven on the phone. You got to go. Find some new friends. Do not sit there and lower your frequency and your standards and the effort that you put into yourself to be a better you, to be hanging around some people that need to put in some work. Don't do it. Say it. I can and I will. I will sit there and find better friends. I will sit there and find a better environment. I will not sit there and be around people that want to lower my frequency, to belittle me, to make me feel bad about myself, or make me feel guilty or ashamed for who I used to be. It don't matter who you were 2 years ago. Shoot, it don't matter a day ago who you were. As long as you're changing for the better, that's all that matters, because you're living in the present moment. A lot of people like to live in the past. You don't live in the past. You don't live in the future. You live in the present moment. So today, whoever you are today, that's what you honor and respect and accept. All that shit in the past could go ahead. But anyway, let's get into this reading. Healing homies, okay? See, y'all got me ready to fight for y'all, because I don't know who trying to play y'all, but we don't play with our healing homies over here in this community, all right? No, absolutely not. We work too hard on ourselves to be where we are. We're not allowing people to sit there and do us like that. Go play with your toys. Go play with your Rose toy. Don't play with me. Go sit there and play with your PlayStation. Don't play with me. Go play with that person that's playing you. Don't come play with me. This is why, one thing I learned from an ex of mine was to always do research on a person. It don't matter who it is. Even when it's a job interview, you do research on that company. Because when they give you the opportunity, like on a job interview, when they be like, oh, do you have any questions for me? You should have questions for your employer or future employer. Like, oh, I know that you guys do X, Y, and Z. Oh, I saw on your webpage that this is what you offer to your employees. Is this true? You know what I'm saying? So now it alerts them like, oh, you do your research. And then I'm like so hooked to Queen of the South. Like, I'm watching this for the 2nd or 3rd time, but I love Queen of the South on Netflix. Shout out to Pote and Teresa. Those are my peoples right there. But it's like, you got to know who you're dealing with. Even when they're good people, you still got to know who you're dealing with. You got to know that these are good people that have good intentions, pure intentions, people that you could trust. Especially when you're sitting there leveling up, especially when you're healing, you have to understand that you can't be around everybody. Because everybody, your light That light that people see, it triggers their demons inside. It shines a light on their darkness. And some people are not going to like it. They're not going to like you because of it. So you got to be very mindful of who you keep around you along your journey. Because there's snakes in somebody's garden. All right, Spirit, what's going on with my healing homies? What is going on with my healing homies? You want nothing but positivity in your life. You want people that are going to uplift you. You want people that are going to support you. You want people around you that's going to tell you, you know, you slacked off a little bit, but I know you could do better than that. People that are going to give you good, constructive criticism, not people that's just going to criticize you to sit there and make you feel bad about yourself. No, you want people around you that's going to give you constructive criticism to level you up. Not people that are doing it to sit there and embarrass you. You want high vibrations around you. Always. Because then when you get around 1111 on the phone, when you get around people that are low vibrational, you'll see it automatically like a red flag. When you're around positivity all the time, you'll see the negativity a mile away. 1122 on the phone. What else is going on with my healing homies? You want people that are stable and secure within themselves. So this way you're not around a bunch of people that are haters. Because it ain't nothing like you being secure within yourself and you around a bunch of fucking haters that are insecure. Because they're going to always look at you as a competition. They're going to always look at you as thinking that you're better than somebody. No, bitch, you think I'm better than you. I don't think that. You think that. That's a problem. Sounds like a you problem to me. Sounds like a you problem to me. You want people that love themselves. You want people that are of high vibrational frequencies. You want people around you that are doing the same things that you're doing. Okay? If it's building a legacy, building a business, building your career, whatever it is that you're doing, you want people around you that's doing the same thing, because then there is no competition. It's nothing but cooperation. It's not competition, it's cooperation, because y'all are going to work together to elevate each other even more. You're going to surround yourself with people that want to see you do good, and you're going to you want to see them do good. Okay? I know I say okay a lot, guys. One day I'm going to sit there and have a challenge to give somebody a free reading that could tell me how many times I said okay in a video. So what else is going on with my healing homies? Some of you guys, this is what you're working towards, having just positivity in your life, having stability and security in your life. But you can't have that dealing with a bunch of people that don't want that. Hold on, guys, because I could have sworn I had a card full, or more than one card full. Where did it go? Hold on. Yeah, toxicity. Okay? It was in the reverse when I picked it up. And it falls on the floor again. Now, you already know. That means it got to go. The low vibrational frequencies, the people with the bad habits that they can't sit there and shake. Okay, people that just refuse to change, refuse to grow, refuse to see the damn light. You see how it fell on the floor twice. You probably done gave somebody the benefit of the doubt, and it's the second time around that they sat there and showed you exactly who they are. I think it was Oprah or somebody that sat there and said, don't allow people, when somebody shows you who they are the first time, believe it. And that's what you need to do. It's just that simple. Some of you, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male. Okay. For others of you, you've gotten around people that are boss-like, okay? And these people are stable and secure within themselves. And maybe you may be the person that feels a little insecure because you don't have as much as them. The thing is, Spirit didn't put you at that table or put you in that circle with these people. Because this could be you too. You could be the fire sign male, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or you could be the fire sign female. Either way, this is boss-like energy here. So some of you are surrounded by a lot of bosses, people that have a lot more than you. But you're not around these people for no reason. You're around these people because your frequency is just as high as theirs, and you can accomplish everything that they have. Spirit has you around them to learn from them. You may want to have and accomplish some of the goals that they've already accomplished. Who else better to learn from but the people that you're trying to get on their level at? They trying to get you on their level. 1515 on the phone. So whatever that toxicity was that fell to the ground twice, and I'm not even about to pick it up no more, let that shit go. If you got a bad habit of hanging around people that don't want to do shit in their life, they've been doing the same thing for the past 10 years, like, let them go. Y'all be holding on to history, and the history is horrible. That's like somebody trying to hold on to slavery. Like, I'm sorry. Yes, it happened. Yes, it was effed up. But guess what? At the end of the day, if I keep staying in the past, how am I ever going to grow? How am I ever going to get over it? How am I going to ever heal from it and change the DNA and the frequency within me so that my children don't sit there and have to ever even think that they came from something like that? You get what I'm saying? It's good to know your history, but not to dwell on it. Same thing goes for the people that you have history with. It's good to know, okay, yeah, y'all have history together. Cool. But you also got to know, like, they will keep you stuck and stagnant if you stay around. 1616 on the phone. I don't know who numbers those are for, but Google them if they resonate with you. Yeah, it's time for you. This is, well, when I'm looking at it, it's the fast forward card. So I don't know when you're looking at it if it's the same thing, but this is the fast forward button. Okay, fast forward. Time to make them quick decisions and the moves into different circles and just say, you know what? Let me get on this, because this group of people or whoever you're around, you need to jump on their bandwagon. You need to learn everything that you could possibly learn from these people because they're going to elevate you even more than what you're accustomed to. The life that you've been dreaming of, they can get you there. Your homeboys from around the way that's sitting there still drinking the Hennessy and rolling up blunts with backwoods that just sit on the corner all day long or on the stoop all day and still going through the same dramas and traumas, just repeating cycles over and over again because they don't want to learn the lessons. Spirit removed you from that for a reason. And ain't nothing wrong with you going. If you ever look at celebrities, they go back to the hood once in a blue moon. They go back to their old friends and family and stuff like that once in a blue moon. And anybody that is around them in their immediate circle while they're shining, while they're at the top, best believe those people put in work. They ain't going to have just any and everybody around them. It's people that they could fully trust with their lives. People that they know is not going to sit there and cross them. People that they know that they won't even have to second guess what their decision making because they know that they're going to make the right decisions, not the wrong decisions. They're not going to sit there and make decisions that will jeopardize your livelihood. Because some of you are hanging around people that's going to jeopardize your livelihood. You done made it up to here. And then you want to bring somebody around because you got history with them and they be the one that sit there and shoot up the place at the function that you sitting there trying to make connections at because somebody stepped on their Jordan. Are you kidding me? You wasn't even supposed to be wearing Jordans in the first place. You was supposed to be wearing some Tom Ford, some Salvatore Ferragamo shoes with a tailored suit on, brother. Talking about you stepped on my Jordan so they go over there shooting up the place and you done, and it make you look bad. No. Move away from that type of energy. Some people was not really your family and your friends in the first place if they did not want to see you do better. I'm the type of person where it's like, if I sit there, that's like me being a daycare provider and I'm teaching these children or I'm a teacher. I want the kids that I taught to surpass me. That shows that I was a great teacher. That shows that I instilled a lot of goodness into that person. I would want you to do better than me. Just like your parents will sit there and probably tell you, I want you to do better than me. Because those are the type of people that you want around you. People that are going to push you to be better than them. Because guess what? You're going to show the respect. You're going to give them that shout out. Because when you make it, you're going to be like, when you get that award or whatever it is, even when you look at entertainers and stuff, when they sit there and win those awards, the first people they sit there and what's the word? Congratulate or show appreciation to the people that got them there. They ain't sitting there talking about people that sat there and would have had them left back in the 5th grade. No, they ain't giving them accolades. They're praising the people that got them to get to where they are, which is on that stage. Get to where, you know, you are in that business. If you're a CEO or if you own your own business, whatever the case may be. Those are the type of people you want around you. Those are the people that are going to push you to stand in your power. You want people that are going to push you to be the best version of yourself. Because when you make these quick decisions, because I feel like Spirit has been testing us, are you going to make the right decisions? When the opportunity presents itself, are you going to sit there and be worried about Mojo and Harry, okay, that when you sit there and make this decision and you come back around 10 years later, 5 years later, 3 years later, a year later, they still going to be doing the same thing. Talking a bunch of sugar, honey, iced tea. It's a good thing standing in your power. Don't let nobody sit there and make you feel like you're less than, or because the thing is, they're going to make you feel like you're better than them. And that's not how you feel. That's not how you feel. That's how they feel. You stand in your power always. You own that shit that you grew up. You own the fact that you sat there and bettered your life. You own that. And don't let nobody else sit there and tell you otherwise. Because if they do, they're a hater. Somebody tell you you changed, I was supposed to. I changed for the better, as I should have. Well, I'm supposed to change for the worse? That's what you want from me? You want me to be doing bad? And for some of you, it's been an obstacle, an up and a down roller coaster for you guys to, when it comes to you spiritually, when it comes to you mentally, when it comes to you emotionally, when it comes to you sexually. Some of you could have had sex addictions, who knows? But at the end of the day, I really feel like you've embraced those obstacles. You looked at it as a challenge and you conquered it because you have the stability and the security over the 7. For some of you, this was your spiritual journey you went through a lot. You had to face a lot. Some of you may have had some really dark passes in your life, but guess what? You've overcame them. 2222 on my phone as I say that. Let's pull 2 more cards for my healing homies. Some of you guys, if you're a fire sign, you may have realized this early on in life, the things that I'm saying as a teenager, okay? For some of you, you may have realized that you needed to change your circle of friends. Even if you're not a male fire sign, I feel like you learned at an early age that you was going to have to grow up eventually. So you started making decisions at an early age. And those decisions were really great decisions because now you're reaping the benefits of those decisions that you made. Some of you went to college, and even though some people may say, oh, college, is a waste of time, a waste of energy, a waste of money, but people also have to understand that college is for some people. And entrepreneurship and becoming a business owner is somebody else's path. But for you, college worked out for you because you built connections with people. It wasn't even about what you learned in college. It was the connections, the networking. You understood what college was really for. So yeah, you may have paid $50,000, $100,000, $200,000 to go to school, but you built a lifetime of connections with people that are in key mother effing places right now. Right now. Those are your friends. All of y'all, top dogs, big bosses, whether you're male or female. For some of you, you had to grow up early in life. You had to. You had no choice. Some of you had passes where you raised yourself. You got it out of the mud on your own. Your parents weren't there to support you. So this is why you are where you are now. You had to work hard for it and you earned it. And you got people trying to belittle you because you chose better for yourself. Don't let them take that away from you. No matter what level of this energy is with you right now, don't let nobody take that away from you. You work too damn hard to allow somebody to sit there and take what you've earned away from you. That's like somebody talking you out of your dreams. We don't do that over here. You've balanced out your higher and your lower self. You got control of your demons. You have them in check. You only allow them to come out and have fun when you say so, not because it takes over you and control you. Some of you, you had to move away from a Libra. Some of you had to move away from a fire sign. Some of you had to move away from a boss that you probably loved and adored, but it wasn't getting you nowhere. You would have stayed stuck and stagnant with the same pay for the next 5 years if you would have stayed in that predicament. Some of you had to make the decision to move away from that boss and go with another company, to go elsewhere so that you can elevate even more. Some of you had bosses that never wanted you to do better than them. That's why they kept you stuck right where you were. That's why they didn't want to give you a raise. But you showed their ass and said, okay, you don't want to give me a raise? I'll find another job that knows my worth and going to pay me how I weigh. Heavy. Okay? Heavy. For some of you, you used to be a criminal with this justice card here. And then the fast forward above it, some of you were criminals back in the day. Oh, well, who wasn't? I'm pretty sure there was plenty of kids in Long Island over there stealing candy bars out of the bodega back in the day. You think that's going to hold them back from being the successful people that they are today? No. So why would you sit there and allow anybody to sit there and tell you, oh, yeah, you used to do this and you used to be that? So, and I grew from that. I've learned from that. And I realized it wasn't getting me nowhere. That's why I changed, homie. Start chin checking these people. You've been probably thinking about it. Speak your truth. Start chin checking these people. Like, you earned the position that you in. You earned that. And don't let nobody take that away from you. Y'all got me hyped tonight. Y'all got me hyped tonight. Are you ready to fight? Who want to fight? Because I'm fighting for this position. I earned this position. You're not going to take that from me. I don't care what you say. I don't care about my past because I don't live there no more. Let them know that. Let them know, too, I still got these hands, too. Let them know that, yeah. Some of you, you went through a lot as a child with this childhood traumas here. Y'all went through a lot of struggles growing up as a kid. People don't even know half the things that you had to go through, deal with, see, and experience as a kid. And this is why you work so hard to get up out of that. They better stop playing with my healing homies. I don't play when it comes to my healing homies. I don't play about me and I don't play about y'all. So whoever's doing this to you, you need to chin check them before I do. It says, life is beautiful when you start to see God in everything. And I feel like that's what you did. You saw, okay, yeah, God played out this hand to me, and you played it to the best of your ability and won. That's why people are mad. Some of you, you went through a lot of these traumas with some of these people that are hating on you. Y'all went through the same experiences, but guess what? You went a different route, and they chose to continue cycles instead of seeing God putting them through what they went through to elevate them, to push them harder, to get out of the hood, to get out of whatever situation you was in. Some of y'all didn't even live in the hood, but you had problems at home. It looked like the Brady Bunch family outside of the house, but in the inside it was hell. And people didn't even know that. But you see why you went through what you went through now, looking back, because it's like, if you didn't go through that, you wouldn't have had the motivation to leave it. Stop lying to yourself. You know you made it. Stop lying to yourself. You know you earned that position. Stop lying to yourself. You know these people are no good, that have they have nothing but ill intentions towards you and they're hating on you. Stop lying to yourself. Stop trying to give people the benefit of the doubt before they take your position from you. Because trust me, if they had the opportunity to, they would. And have the willpower to do it. Start chin checking them. I ain't telling you to be physical with people, but you could chin check people with your words, okay? You got a lot going for yourself. Don't let nobody hold you back. The healing homies, that was your reading. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And we waving all that negativity out the way. Mwah. Love you.